Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of Bladeborn!
Bladeborn!
Bladeborn.
Yeah, tonight we're playing Bladeborn.
Yes. And this is our first game with... It's not our first game, we're playing another game just to test it out, but this is our first videoed game for you folks at home. And we're using everything straight out of the box, although the models are painted.
If you're not sure what Bladeborn is, we do have an unboxing video for you to watch, and you can see all about it. But it's basically a mashup of Warhammer Underworlds and Warcry.
Yep,
a bit heavier on the Warcry side.
A little bit more heavy on the Warcry side, but it does use all the models from Underworlds, which I especially do like.
Well, it says all the models are from Underworlds. It doesn't use all the models from Underworlds.
No, but all the models you can play in the game.
It doesn't use all the models in Wonderbras.
No, never.
Oh, hang on. Freudian.
Oh dear.
So I'm Thedra and you are Khagras.
Yes, so these are, you do get these models in the box. You obviously can get them separately as part of the Underworld seasons. And there are rules to play the other warbands. So let us know in the comments below if you'd like to see some of those other warbands in Bladeborn.
So there's all the other Chaos warbands are represented, or not all of them, but
no, apart from Nurgle.
There's no Nurgle's fiends either, is there?
Yeah.
But they're represented. But you can see all that in the unboxing video, which we'll put a link to up there.
Yep.
Or may have already done so.
And there was also in our unboxing video, we found that there was one deck of cards that were in German, and we kind of mentioned that in there. And we have got the English deck now, and that's partly why things got delayed.
Yes, it should have come out with Fireteam and the Space Marine Adventures game. Yep. But we really enjoyed our first game, so hopefully you'll really enjoy watching this. Yeah,
this is pretty much Warcry on hexes.
Yes.
And that's about the top and bottom of it. So, yeah, we're going to crash on and we will try and explain it as we go as much as we can. If you're familiar to Warcry, a lot of this will be very familiar to you. So, we have our board, we've got our models.
Yeah.
We've picked our mission. And what's our mission called?
It's called Drawn and Quartered.
Ooh, wow.
Which doesn't sound very nice, but there's basically this board this way up because the board's double-sided.
Yeah.
And there's these 4 objectives here, and if one of us is holding an objective or is controlling an objective, well, basically by being near it, you can control it by having more of your fighters near it than your opponent does. Then you get a victory point at the end of the round. The game takes 3 rounds. And that's about it. We've got some starting hexes. Mine are here, and I've got one in the middle, and your Pete's are diametrically opposite.
Yep.
And then in this game you have reserves. So in a minute we will pick our team fighters that we want to come on. But in your unit card it says reserves. Mine says reserves 2, and Pete says reserves 1. So Pete will field 3 and keep 1 back, and I will field 4. Sorry, I can't count. 4 and keep 2 back.
Yep. I am going to put Craig
as your reserve.
It's going to be my reserve, and now I have to place somebody else.
I think I would choose my reserves first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to choose Jagathra.
Ooh.
And it's quite hard to choose your reserves when you have literally no idea what everybody does. I'm going to choose Jagathra and Grundon.
Now, they will come on in the later rounds. There are 3 rounds this game, a bit like Underworlds. 4 activations, 3 rounds, and 1 person comes on in each round at the start. So now I've got to place somebody. I am gonna place Razek, God blessed, here.
Yeah, you don't have to place them directly on the objective. They can be on or adjacent.
Or any of these.
So
whack it
you are putting it right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Okay.
This is a game of getting stuck into it right away. There's not going to be any standing back, shooting people at range, namby-pamby nonsense. It's going to be getting in there and smashing faces in straight away.
So it's these 2 here, isn't it? I'm going to put Shond here.
Hokey cookie. I'm going to put Zarsha there.
I'm going to put Gruul here.
And I'm going to put Khagras Usurper there.
Hello.
And
I've got Thedra to place, haven't I?
Yes. Now in the next round, our reserves will appear on opposite sides. So mine will appear here and Robin's will appear there.
Oh, that's a good point. Thedra, I'm going to put her up with.
Ooh, with Olo.
I have no real idea what the tactics are. I just know that we all hit quite hard and people died a lot when we played that test game.
We then have these twists, which you have to pick one of at the beginning, and it will affect the entire game. So this one is basically bitter rivals. Bitter rivals. So you can add 1 to the attacks and strength characteristic of a leader's weapon with a range characteristic of 1 or 2 that targets another leader. So Thedra and Khagras are going for each other in this game.
Thedra and Khagras. I expect I'll probably lose.
And we're going to forget that almost immediately,
Yeah.
but for now, until we forget, we add 1 to our attack
Was it
and
only
our
range
strength.
1 or was it
range 1 and 2?
Range 1 and 2, because
So
I do have a range 4 attack.
Yeah, it's probably to stop people sniping.
Yeah.
So it's on to the hero phase. We both roll our dice, and anybody who's familiar with Warcry will know exactly what this bit is about, and we will explain it as we go. So I'm going to roll my dice, and I've got. What you then do is you take said dice and you arrange them into their groups of numbers. So I have 3 4s. I have a triple, and a double, and a single. So my initiative is just 1 at the minute.
Okay, and I rolled 3 doubles.
3 doubles, okay. So Robin has 3 sets of doubles, and we will use those with our ability cards here. Again, this is all Warcry stuff, but you have different abilities, and it will tell you in brackets whether you need a double to use them, or a triple to use them, or quadruple
So I've
to use them.
got 4 doubles, and they have logos on them, icons on them, which correspond to which fighter can use them. So they only Godsworn Hunt people can use them.
Yep.
I've got 2 items that the Godsworn Hunt, any of them can do. So the first double and the last triple, any of them can do. But the other ones are specific to specific fighters.
Now, because I rolled 1 single as well as my double 5, my triple 4, I get initiative.
You do.
So I'm going to activate first Zarsha Bitter Soul, this one here. I'm going to use my triple. So this is how you do it. So I've used my triple, I get to take my 3 dice and I basically discard them to power my ability. And in this case my ability is called Mask of Darkness. I pick 1 visible friendly fighter within 3 hexes of this fighter, and I place that fighter in any of the outermost hexes on the battlefield which does not contain another fighter.
Ooh.
So I'm going to teleport Zarsha.
That's not Zarsha.
Not Zarsha. I'm going to teleport Khagras.
The Khagras can do that, okay. Oh, I see. Zarsha does it.
Zarsha teleports somebody else,
see.
picks a visible
Well,
friendly
that's
fighter
just
within 3
rude.
hexes. So she's going to teleport her all the way over there. The other thing we did fail to mention at the start is each fighter can do 2 actions. So that might be move, attack, or whatever. And you can do, there's no limit on what you can do. So you can attack twice or move twice or whatever. So for her second activation, she's just going to move 1, 2, 3 to that objective there, and she will then claim that objective. So I'm now in control of that one. I'll put that little token on there to say it as such, although in this case it's quite obvious because I'm standing right on it. So now Robin, it's over to you. Zarsha has activated, and I will put this little activation token next to her to indicate as such.
Well, I've thought long and hard about what to do, and I think as Shond is in danger of being splattered in the face by that big mace, skull mace there, I think I'm just going to have to try and take Thedra not down, but at least give her some damage.
Or maybe Khagras.
Khagras, sorry, yes.
Run over, hit his own boss.
Thedra, yeah. Well, I was thinking maybe I'll run around here, but I have to disengage. Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Let's forget the tactics. Let's just try to hit you. So I'm going to hit you twice, basically, with Shond.
How nasty.
So it's 4 dice. So 4 dice attack.
4 dice attack, okay. So your strength is what? Which is the little fisty symbol.
4.
4, and my toughness, which is my shield symbol, is a whopping 6.
What?
So she's tough as. It's because she's got a massive shield.
I suppose so. So do I need...
So you need 5s in this case, because it's basically, if your strength is less than my toughness, you need 5s. If it's the same,
if I get
4s,
6s, that's a critical, and that does extra damage.
it does more damage. So the weapon profile has like 2 numbers. What is yours?
2, 5.
2, 5. Okay, so you do 2 damage normally, and on a 6 you'll do 5 damage.
Oh, I've got to risk it.
Just for a biscuit. Here we go.
Oh, it's 1 hit.
1 hit, so that's 2 damage.
Yep.
And you can do it again.
Yeah.
Got it really.
Oh.
Another 2.
So 6 damage altogether.
6, okay.
Unfortunately, I can't. By moving next to me, you messed me up a little bit because I can't use it. Most of my moves, most of my special abilities are after I made a move action. I couldn't make a move action with Shod. So Shod has activated.
He's done his.
And he's now just basically going to stand there while Khagras smashes him in the face.
Splits his skull open.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be trying to be canny, because if I do that now and kill him, then the dog might be able to come in and bite me. So
Bite me.
So I'm not going to do that yet. So there is no pushback in this game, obviously. You hit someone, they just stand there and take it. So I'm going to move Razek, I think. So he's just going to go 1, 2, 3 to there and block you off there. But he will be close enough to claim that one. So that's him done. He's done his move. I can't do anything else with him, so he's going to just stand there and swear a lot.
Okay, I'm going to use Olo. And he's going to move to here. There. And control that one.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use one of my doubles, Hunting Pack. Ooh. A fighter can only use this ability after this fighter's move action. Pick another friendly fighter. That fighter makes a bonus move action.
Ooh.
And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
Nice. I'm going to claim that one too.
Yes.
So it's worth pointing out at this point that now Robin has control of both of these. He can move away from them freely, and the control stays there throughout the game. They don't come off again until I get somebody near enough to it to steal it away. So it's quite good, really, because that means you can start then running across the board, and it's going to take me a lot more work to undo that.
Yeah. So for my second turn with Olo, he's just going to move 1 to there.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Within 5 hexes.
Within 5 hexes, he's going to shoot you. He's not got a very good whip.
Now, it's worth pointing out Robin has moved twice already, so his attack is coming from one of his abilities.
Yeah, one of my abilities, which is Headlong Charge.
So that's burning another one of your doubles.
Yes, I've only got 1 double left, and that's a 6.
So
and a 4. It's strength 3, so it probably needs 5s.
So Zasha's toughness is 4. Your strength is 3, so you do need 5.
Yeah,
so that's
so
one hit.
6.
How much damage is that?
Only 3.
3, okay.
So he is activated.
So he's activated, and it's back to me.
Yes.
So I've got Khagras down there. She's right next to Sean. She's just going to take a pop at him to start with.
Double smash in the face time.
Smash in the face. So her weapon, her demon-bound mace, has 4 dice. It's strength 4.
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. That is determined by the little shieldy thing on their stats chart. So I need 4s then.
2.
2 of them.
So how much damage is that?
No 6s, but each one is 3 damage.
Okay, so that's 6 damage. He's still alive.
Oh, how many wounds do you have? 15.
15.
Oh, okay, so he's still got a fair amount.
Yeah.
I might as well attack him again then, because he's still there. So 4 more dice, 4s to wound. 2 more, so that's another 6.
Another 6, taking me up to 12.
So that's my activation, and that is activated. So now it's onto your 3rd activation, Robin, and it's interesting because after this one I'll get my 4th, and whilst I have activated all 3 of my people, somebody will get to do 1 activation then.
Yeah, but I think I'm going to have to charge with Thedra. She's going to use my final double with Headlong Charge. Basically the same as what Olo just did, so I'm going to basically it's a move and attack for free, so then I'll be able to attack you again. But again, she's not got a hugely brilliant attack. So it's only a 3 dice attack, but it is strength 4.
But you are going to be able to do it twice.
I am going to be able to do it twice. Yes.
Strength 4, toughness.
I've got a 6.
Razik is toughness of 6, so you do need 5s.
I've got a 6.
So how much damage is that?
4.
Okay, so that's 4 so far. And attacking again.
And another 2. No, another 3. Sorry.
So that's 7 in total.
Yeah.
7 damage from those 2 attacks. So one of the attacks was because your bonus, your ability that you used, and the other one was just your regular second action attack.
Yep. So she's headlongly charged and attacked.
So it comes back to me for my 4th activation, and now all 3 of my people have activated. So I get to do 1 activation with one of them now, not 2 activations like you do with a full activation, just one of them. So I might as well whack old Shond in the face again with Khagras. So she's going to swack him 1.
I think if you get anything, really.
So he's got 11 wounds so far.
12, actually. I've lost a wound. So, 3 or more. So one hit is all you need.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, and that's the 1 hit you got.
1 hit, so that's 3 damage.
So Shond, egg kaput.
He is kaput. It did take me 3 attacks of wailing on him to take him out. That's my 4th activation. It's back to you again.
Yeah.
So now you've got the douche.
I have got the dog. I'm wondering whether discretion is the better part of valour. I am going to charge. I'm going to move with Gruul to there, and then attack you. So it's 3 dice.
A Thedra's best friend.
So if I get 3 6s, then that'll be 9 damage.
That would be problematic. So what's the strength?
3.
Strength 3, toughness 6. So yeah 5s to wound.
Oh, 3 4s, so close to 3 6s, but yet
dog.
nowhere near close to 3 6s.
Bad dog. That's a shame. You hate to see it happen. Well, I don't. But...
No, yeah.
So there we go. That's the end of the first round.
Yeah. We should say, like, I keep thinking of it and they're not saying it. The models tonight, particularly Thedra's models, were painted for us by one of our patrons, possibly Nerdy Rob. and they are fabulous.
They are
I took these to a
fantastic.
Grand Clash, and they were the best thing about my performance. And I painted the Ravagers, and I'm quite pleased with them actually. I actually think the paint job is better than their characteristics on the game of Warhammer Underworlds.
Yeah, that could very well be the case, especially with Harrow Deep. There we go, that's the end of that first round. So now we've got to total up how many objectives we both have, and we both have 2.
It's 2 plays 2. Have we got tokens?
2 plays 2. I think this is the only thing about this game is there aren't tokens for glory, and there aren't tokens for where your starting hexes are either. So
No.
we're just gonna get some
2
glory.
plays 2. 2 plays 2.
We're just gonna get some glory from
Yeah.
Harrow Deep. So there's 2 glory for Robin and 2 glory for me. It's not actually glory in this, but
It's
I don't
victory
care.
points.
I don't care.
Glory.
Glory.
I don't know why they didn't call it glory, really.
They should have really. Would have.
And put in some glory tokens. We've got enough glory tokens.
We do.
Yeah.
So that's the end of that round. We've removed all the counters, but the objective counters stay, and
Yes,
that is
they
quite important.
stay controlled.
So now we've got to roll. It's the hero phase. We roll our dice again for our abilities. So I'm going to roll first, and I've got a double 6, a double 3, and a double 2.
Oh, lots of doubles.
Double.
I have got a triple,
Triple 1.
and that's it.
Oh, okay. So now Robin has initiative.
Yes.
And you get to choose who goes first.
I think I'm going to go first, but before we choose, strictly, we've got to put our reserves on.
Yeah,
It's
we've
not
got
shown,
reserves
is
on.
it?
So mine is over here. You only get 1 hex, or at least in this scenario you have 1 hex, and I've only got 1 fighter. So Robin's going to put on.
You can put them there.
That's a good point. I'm going to put him there.
Okay, I'm going to put Jagathra there, I think.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I'm going to go first.
Oh, okay.
Right, I'm going to do something bold. I'm just going to go for it. I am going to. This is risky. I am going to use my triple.
Okay.
I'm going to use Oathsworn Attack until the end of this fighter's activation. I can re-roll any rolls to hit for this fighter's attack actions.
Nice.
I can use it on Thedra.
Okie dokie.
And so she's just basically that's all those
So
dice
you basically
shot.
get to, yeah, you've
So
got
she's basically going to attack old
Pearl Razik.
Razik.
So she's doing the 2 attacks, yeah?
2 attack. I think we'll see what happens with the first one.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can
So
re-roll
3 dice, is it?
any dice. Yeah, I don't know why I've got 5 dice in my head.
like cheating.
3 dice.
3 dice, okay. I am toughness 6, so it's 5s.
Oh, I'm going to re-roll these 2. Oh, it's 1.
So
that
how much
is
damage is that?
just 3.
3 damage, okay. Well, you just said just 3, so he's up to 10 wounds now. He's only got 5
try
left.
again. Let's try for a bit of. Oh, I've got a 6.
Oh dear.
I'll re-roll these. I've got 2 6s.
How much damage is each
So
of those?
that's 8 damage.
Oh, he's out of there.
Aha.
Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
And that is Thedra activated.
Poor old Razik is gone. Okay, so I think I'm going to activate Khagras first, and she's going to try and swap the dog.
Spot.
She's going to try and squish
Swap the dog.
Swap the dog. It's not spot the dog.
Swap the
It'll
dog.
be put the dog back together in a minute. So I need another dice, please.
Okay, I don't think the dog's going to survive. He's got a toughness of 3.
Oh, I am strength 4, so I 3s to wound, and I've got 4 dice.
Oh,
Much wound. So that's 5 damage from the 6,
Woof.
and another 9.
he's only got 8 wounds.
Oh, I feel a
The
little
dog
sorry for the dog.
has been mystified. Mystified.
I am going to then use one of my doubles, which is Champion of Darkness. A fighter can only use this ability after an enemy fighter is taken out by
has
this
just happened.
fighter's attack action. This fighter makes a bonus move, attack, or bonus attack action.
Oh,
Bonus move action or bonus attack action.
Okay.
So I'm going to make a bonus move to go blip blip to there.
mean.
And then for my second activation,
You're going to attack Thedra.
I'm going to swack you in the face.
Swack you in the face.
So it's 4 dice again, strength 4. What toughness are you 4?
I am Thedra. She is toughness 4, yes.
Okay, toughness 4, so I'm going to whack you in the face. 4s to hit. Oh, just 1. Okay, so that is just 3 damage.
3 damage.
And then I'm going to use another double, which is Desecration.
Ooh,
Desecration. It's what you need.
Desecration's what you need.
So a fighter can only use this ability after the last action in this fighter's activation if the fighter is within 1 hex of an objective, which is.
She is, sorry.
And does not have one of your desecration tokens on it, which it doesn't. Place 1 desecration token on that objective, and whilst there is one of my desecration tokens on that objective, I add 1 to the number of fighters I have within 1 hex of the objective for the purpose of controlling
so you
it.
now control it. Well, you controlled it anyway.
Control it anyway, but I control it even more now. I've effectively got 2 people there.
Yeah.
That is Khagras done. And I've realised after that, completely forgot about our Bitter Rivals card.
Oh no!
Which adds one to the attack and strength characteristic. So I
so
would
you
have got to
do-
roll an extra dice.
Okay, do you want to roll an extra dice?
All right then, if you're going to let me. Ah! That's how it works. The dice, the universe has righted itself. Okay, back over to you.
I'm going to activate Jagathra next. Yeah, she's going to throw her spear at Zarsha.
Okie dokie. So it's range.
It's not really very good. It's range 4, so I can do that.
Yep.
But it's only 2 dice.
Okay.
So
I'm toughness 4 on Zarsha.
she's strength 4, so I do it at least 4, 5, and 6s.
Yep.
Oh, so that's nothing. I might as well do it again.
Okay.
And that works better. So I'll take that. That was exactly
yeah.
50-50 really. So that's a whopping 4 damage.
Whoa, 4 damage. I mean, she does have only 18 wounds.
Oh,
and she
just
has
the
already
18. She
has already taken 3 as well. So
Okay.
she's down to, she's taken 7. She's down to 11 wounds.
Okay. Yeah.
Nearly halfway. So I am going to move our Craig 1, 2, 3 to there. And we use my last double to desecrate it. So I'm going to
So you're now holding that one.
Yep, I was holding it because I'm within a hex and I'm desecrated as well, so I now count as dos peoples. In fact, I might as well move twice with him and then desecrate it because it makes much more
Fair
sense.
enough. So I'm going to disengage with Olo,
Okay.
and then I'm going to move Olo to there.
Oh, okay.
That's him done.
Yep. To my third, and I'm going to use Zarsha. She might as well just smack you in the face a couple of times with her sword, with her staff. It's only 2 dice, it's pretty pathetic. Strength 4.
Okay, well I've got toughness 4.
Okay, so 4's to wound. That's 1, 6, that's 4 damage.
Oh.
And I'll do it again.
Oh,
Same
8 damage.
again, 8 damage.
Oh.
That was much better than I had any right to be. I think I rolled a 6 and a 1 on both of those there. So it's back to you for your 4th gear.
Yeah, I'm going to move Jagathra to here, which means I now control that. But even if you kill Olo with your extra attack, then I will keep control of it because you have to have more.
Yes. More after a fighter's activation. Yeah. Okay. I guess I might as well, for my 4th go then, just smack Olo in the face.
Olo!
Olo, smash. In fact, you know what? No, I'm going to go after Thedra with Khagras.
Okay.
Because I can't claim that one back anyway, so I might as well try and do some more damage to Thedra.
Yep.
So the Bitter Rivals does kick back in. I can add 1 to my attacks and strength characteristic. So I need another dice.
You haven't done any
please.
damage to Thedra yet.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to roll 5 dice.
Okay,
So
you probably will. She's toughness 4.
strength 5 now because of our Bitter Rivalry.
Oh yeah, so 3 or more.
3s.
Oh dear.
So that's much hit.
Oh dear.
So I rolled a 6, which is 5 damage. And I've got another 9 there as well.
Oh, it's not enough to kill her.
No, 14.
14. So she's not dead. I'm not dead.
Not dead yet.
She's quite dead, but not completely dead.
Quite dead. And that's it because you went first. So that's the 4 rounds. And again, we're on to the end phase. We've got a score of glory. So you've got that one. I've got that one. I've got this one. And you've got that one.
2 each.
So my desolation counters also disappear.
Yes.
And we remove all the activation counters. So we're back round to the 3rd and final phase.
Yeah.
And we're going to roll in the hero phase.
Hero phase.
Oh,
that's
double and
rubbish.
4. Well, I don't know, because it gives you initiative. It means you can choose to go first. So
Yeah,
you could do.
maybe. I could have done with it extra double.
What am I going to get though?
Oh, that's not much better.
It's not much better at all.
But is it the same?
I've got a double 2, and then I've got 1, 3, 4, and 6. So
It's the same. So the
it's almost
person who
the same.
didn't have initiative gets to choose.
Before that, do we place our
Yes, we do.
reinforcements? So
We
I
do.
don't have the reinforcements.
Oh, well, I do.
You do.
So I'm going to put Grundon
Chung, 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 chung.
here, I guess. It doesn't really matter.
Well, it does if you want to put him there, because you can't.
Oh, yes. Sorry, here, yeah, sorry. Yeah. I'm going to put him here, I guess.
It doesn't really matter. I don't think it does. No. Don't look at the rules, look at me.
I don't make the rules.
I think you are. Right, so it's the 3rd round, and I will go first. And I'm going to try and club Thedra in the face.
I think that's to be expected.
Yes, in the circumstance. Ooh, much damage.
Okay, that's probably enough to kill her then.
That's 12 damage there at least.
So Thedra is dead.
Thedra is Dedra.
Thedra is Dedra.
And then I might as well use my double to then desecrate that token again. To just make sure that there's 2 of me.
Okay. So you're not doing anything else?
That's it, my attack. And I can move, can't I? I keep forgetting.
But
yeah.
you can't desecrate it because you won't be next to it. You can
Well,
move
if I move away, yeah. That's the thing.
And you can't do any more desecration, can you?
I'll just move on. Yeah, no, I can't. I'll just move onto the objective and desecrate it. Just to really highlight the fact that that one's mine. You can't have it. And then it's over to you for your first activation.
So I'm going to disengage Olo.
Oh, okay.
And then he's going to move to there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play my double.
Oh, what's that?
Which is I'm going to do Hunting Pack. You can only use this ability after a fighter's move action. Pick another friendly fighter that move and makes a bonus move action. And Grundon is going to make, he moves 5. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here.
You've robbed yourself of a hex there.
Sorry?
You started there, you've robbed yourself of a hex.
I'll have to go there then.
Oh, okay. So that's Olo activated. I don't know what I want to do, so I'm going to activate Zarsha down here. And she's just going to take 2 sets of swacks at Jagathra there. So it's 4 dice in total, because it's 2 lots of 2, and it's strength 4. And you are... how many wounds?
10.
10 wounds, and what's your toughness?
4.
Okay, so it's 4s or more to wound you. Oh dear.
2.
That's 2 lots of 2s, that's 4 damage.
4 damage.
Oh dear. I feel like maybe I should have gone with my spiked tongue curse attack instead, because that's 3 and 6 damage. But after I use it, I take 2 damage.
I see.
That would make me much more likely to die soon. That's activated. That was 2 lots of attacks.
Oh.
Pretty unspectacular. Back to you for your second activation.
Oh. I think Jagathra is just going to have an activation and try and hit Zarsha.
Okay.
So it's going to be 2 lots of 2.
You're right. It's a slap fest between these 2.
Oh, double 1.
Snake eyes.
I don't think there's anything because she's only strength 4.
Oh, I'm toughness 4.
Okay, so that is another 4 damage.
Okay, so it's another 4 wounds on her. So she's taken 11 wounds now. She's got 7 left. So onto my third activation. I've only got our Craig left. I'm very aware that Grundon's just going to steal this. If I move anywhere, he's going to steal that. And if I don't do anything with him, it's just feels like a massive waste.
We're a draw then, won't it? Pretty much.
I think it will be. So I'm going to go for Death or Glory. I'm going to charge him 1, 2, 3 because I'm not smart. And he's going to have a whack at Grundon. So our Craig, he rolls 4 dice. Strength 4. Toughness 4?
4, yes.
So I need 4s to wound. But I need 6s to get that 4 wounds in, basically. 4 6s and I've won. No.
Did get a 6.
Did get 6. So that is 10 damage.
10.
And it's over to you for your third activation.
So I'm going to disengage a Grundon.
Yep.
And then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto there. Flip that over.
So now you're holding this one, and this one.
Yeah, but I think if you kill Jagathra,
that's the thing. I've got to try and...
then it's a draw, I think. Because
think
you've put these 2 next to each other.
So he can only sidestep.
Because either of them can only sidestep. So neither of them get... Because I was thinking, if you hadn't done that, there was a possibility I could charge Grundon over here, then maybe move Olo onto there. But you probably would have gone back because you're going to get the extra go
Possibly,
first. So I'm not sure I'd been able to do it anyway.
So it's my 4th and final activation.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attack with
So you've got 1, 2 dice attack. Is that? Or is it 3?
Well, no, I've got another
attack?
one. I've got my spiked tongue curse, which I'm going to use.
Okay.
This is 3 dice.
Right.
It's strength 4 still, so I'm still, I think, 4s to wound Jagathra.
4s to wound, yeah. 3 dice.
This does 3 and 6 damage.
So she has got 10
wounds.
10 wounds. So she's got 6 left. So 2 hits.
2 hits and
or
she's
1
a goner.
crit. Is that right?
Yes. So 2 4 pluses or a 6.
Oh!
Just roll 2 6s then. And just absolutely annihilate
Splat.
Now she does take 2 damage when she uses that ability, so she's up to 13 damage now. But that does mean I claim that one back.
Yeah. So it's my 4th.
Your 4th and final.
There's really nothing I could do. I'll just disengage.
Because I was thinking, you could run over there with him next, but obviously you already claimed that one.
I don't need to. So that's a draw.
So at the end of this round, you control 1 and 2.
Yeah, I could run back over there, but it won't steal it.
No.
So, yeah, he was reliant on Dragathor surviving, which is pretty unlikely.
So I control these 2 at the end,
Yeah.
and you control this at the end. So that's 6 glory apiece. That is a stone cold draw.
Stone cold draw.
Well done,
Well
Mr.
played.
Robin. Well done. So there we go. That is a game of Bladeborn. So let us know in the comments below how you found that game, and if you have any questions, obviously, or any questions about how we played it, if we might have got something wrong or anything like that, and we can tell you how we thought about it now. So, Robin, what did you think about it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's really light.
Yep.
But it's just good fun. It's good fun to sling some dice. And there are some tactical options in there, and I'm still not quite sure what they are. We've only played 2 games.
Yeah.
I think I probably need to play the objectives a bit more acutely, maybe. But in the end of the day, it's quite hard to manipulate that. I think maybe you just have to try and use the numbers of the Godsworn Hunt and zip all over the board and try and, because once you've got control of an objective, you have to have more. So as long as you've got 1 in locale, you've kind of got to get 2 or kill somebody. Yeah. Which is something I hadn't fully considered at the beginning.
It's going to be much tougher for Khagras to play the numbers game early on because there's only 4 of them. Yeah. Only 3 in the first round as well.
Yeah. But she hits very hard.
She does hit quite hard, so I kind of feel like you say, if I only got that triple at the start and teleport Khagras over there, things would have been trickier for me, because they only moved 3, and these 2 would only be going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They would have only just been able to get towards that, and you could easily throw 2 on one, 2 on another, 2 on a third.
Yeah, I wonder whether I should have put Grundon on early and left Gruul off.
It's hard to say, because if you've got some fighters able to whittle people down, if Grundon had gone after Zarsha, he'd have cut her in half. Yeah. As it was, he came on. He mostly ran across the board and jumped on an objective at the end, which maybe you want to keep someone like Jagathra for that, but she's got range. So maybe
that's why I'm wondering Gruul, because Gruul can hold objectives. Yeah. And he's quick. He moves 5. But I think in our last game, I regretted committing the big guys early because they died quite soon and there wasn't much I could do. Yeah. But so there's some tactical choices to be made. I just think it's fun and it looks great. It looks great, particularly when you've got your miniatures painted up. Yep.
It's easy. It's quick to set up. There's no, there's no terrain getting in your way. There are blocked hexes and things like that, which these ones here are blocked ones, and you can't move through them and things like, or draw a line of sight through them. But you can, you don't have to set up all of this terrain and stuff beforehand. It's very quick to open, set up.
It's just fun, isn't it? It's proper beer and pretzel stuff.
This is the most beer and pretzels game, I think, even more so, I think, than Fireteam.
There's less models, or certainly less for you. There was quite a tactical with the Necrons trying to get the movement order right. That's not really an issue here in the same way. But it's just good fun. It's very thematic as well. I like the Godsworn Hunt. Well, not the Godsworn Hunt. I like the cards with the doubles and the triples. That's quite nice, but it's not too complex. Like Warcry, you start to get a few more different things in here. It's very simple, pretty much. Doubles or triples. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any quadruples on the other cards.
I'm assuming they're balanced in the same way.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
I don't know.
And there are 4 other
you get all the cards for those in the box as well. So I think we're going to have to bring out Garrick's at some point.
Yes, Garrick, Vortimus. Yeah. There's also the Despoilers.
The Despoilers and Vasilak and his pageant.
Yep. So I mean, loads of options. Obviously, the mission we played is the basic one, the Drawn Quarter, but you do get a little deck of
there's quite a few of those cards. I don't know, about 10 at least, I think.
And once you combine them with all the different twists, you've got things like in hits, reroll critical hits, so that's quite nasty. You suddenly can't get as many crits as you would have liked. There's just loads. It's just like in Warcry, where you have all those little twists. They're not as game breaking, I think, in this, whereas you could be possibly more. I mean, maybe it could be more breaking, but I think it's a fairly nice, light, simple system. It's quick to play, even for us. It's quick to play.
Yeah. Yeah, and once you're actually into it, it's every turn is the same, with not too much different stuff going on with different abilities and what have you. Kind of, this is what you do this round, this is what you do this round, this is what you do, and it's pretty quick. Yeah, and I actually quite like the extra being able to move some fighters twice or whatever with the extra activation if you're losing men. I quite like that in Fireteam as well.
Yes,
it makes it.
And they had that in Kill Team to an extent as well, didn't they? Because you have the ability to take Overwatch shots and things, and
it means that actually there's potentially some benefit in having less fighters, which seems odd because you're losing an activation, but it doesn't feel so bad.
It's not
if you could activate again with Grundon or Khagras,
That's the thing.
It's better than activating Raw.
Because I think in that second round, I killed the dog with Khagras, one of my first things. But then I realised after that, now I've given you the ability to get one of your fighters maybe up close and personal.
Yeah.
And then they're going to get an extra attack off. So it does, it helps level things out when you're having a good roll of things and able to kill your opponent fighters off quickly. Suddenly you find that, they can now start hitting you.
Yeah, I think if they didn't have that rule where you couldn't activate the extra fighter once you started falling behind, you'd be dead before any time soon.
You would definitely suffer more in that situation, I think, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really fun. So check it out, Bladeborn. It's available. I don't think it's available in GW stores. It's available in game in the UK and Barnes & Noble in the US, possibly other outlets as well. But it's not a GW stocked game, I don't think.
Do check it out. Like Robin says, it is a fantastic little game. You even get rules in the box for campaigns. There's a set of artifact cards in there, which
which are over here.
You also get all the rules for Warcry. So if you do play Warcry and you do have Underworlds as well, you are going to be able to mix and match in that.
Yeah, the little campaign. You play a series of games, and each time you win one, you gain an artifact and things like that, and get rewards. And
some of the artifacts are quite cool, and kind of reference back. I noticed there was one in there for Garrick, which was like Goreslick, which is like the old Underworlds cards. So there's a little bit of a reference there, which is quite nice. Bloodslick, that's the one.
Add one to Garrick's toughness.
There you go. So it just adds a little bit to it. So this, I think, I mean, would I play this over Underworlds? Almost. I think I'd almost take this over Underworlds.
It's a very different beast.
It is a very different beast.
Certainly for casual game.
Yeah, casual game's fantastic.
You can play this with your kids, I think.
Yeah.
Underworlds, you can play Underworlds with your kids, but this is much more accessible.
This is definitely much more accessible.
Throw mode. This is kind of like a lead into Underworlds and or Warcry.
You could play this in a tournament setting, I think. I don't know what the balance is like.
Interesting, Bladeborn tournament.
Yeah, I think that would be quite cool. And again, you don't have to prep in advance. You just bring your warbands along and then that's it. So I rate this 5 yeses out of yes.
There you go, 5 yeses out of yes. I don't think anybody's ever rated anything quite like that before.
Never, ever, ever in the history of rating stuff ever.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Do check out all our other stuff. We've got videos for Fireteam and these Space Marine Adventures games if you want to check those out. And if you're new to the channel, then please ring that bell and
subscribe, and all
that stuff, because then you'll get more videos from us. And we've got Underworlds coming. We've got some more Aeronautica Imperialis. We've got John coming to the studio soon.
Yep.
Play more Aeronautica. And basically, if it's got hexes, we're going to be playing it.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we'll see you soon on the Age of Sigmar.
Bye.